So I'm channeling my inner Theresa May here, wandering through this farmer's field. Hi everyone, I'm out on a dog walk today and I hope you can actually hear me because it is a little bit windy. But if you can just bear with me, I just thought a little dog walk would be the perfect time for me to just have this little conversation and just get out a few things that I'd like to address. This video, as you can probably tell by the title, is about something that people have been mentioning to me in emails and things, and I've seen a few chats on Twitter about it. And basically it's about affiliate links and products for review. If you're actually a returning viewer to my channel, you'll know that I do get sent books and things to review. And also, if you've ever clicked on any of the links that I leave down below, and I've got a little disclaimer saying that I do use affiliate links. And that isn't just the case with my YouTube channel. I had a blog for a couple of years before I started my YouTube channel, and my blog is lifestyle. So I talk about books on there as well, but I also talk about makeup products, and I like to have random rants and things. So my blog's a bit more diverse than my YouTube channel is, but because it is longer standing than my YouTube channel, I have been sent a fair few variant products to try out, from things such as anything from clothing items to makeup items and skincare, which used to be all fine and good, but then there have been some conversations lately in the blogosphere, if you will, and sometimes I've had emails about it and things. So people are wondering whether you can actually trust opinions if someone has been sent something for review. And I will get onto affiliate linking after this as well, because that's a whole other kettle of fish. When I first started blogging, I had no idea that you would be sent free things, which sounds stupid, but I didn't. Because when I first started blogging wasn't anywhere near as big as it is now. I think blogging has become more mainstream, and with it becoming more mainstream means that there are now more opportunities for bloggers, which means that you see a lot more people being gifted items, PR samples, that sort of thing. And speaking from a blog point of view, because my blog has been running for 4.5 years now, but I turned down way more invites than I accept. And the reason for that is I don't actually want to try anything on my blog that I wouldn't have bought myself, or at least been interested in. And the reason for that is, a common misconception is that you just take your photo of something quickly on an iPhone or whatever, and then you don't bother doing anything to it, you upload it, type a little bit of spiel, and then post it live. And for the majority of bloggers, that just isn't the case. For me, every single blog post that I put out takes around 5-6 hours work. So if you take into account minimum wage for 5-6 hours work, and you put it alongside the price of a lipstick, you are coming severely under what minimum wage would be. So for that reason, I don't accept a lot of the PR samples I get offered, because I don't want to talk about something or waste the time on my blog on something that I don't really think I would enjoy, or something that I wouldn't have bought myself. And the same goes for books on my YouTube channel. When I accept books for review, they're books that I want to read, and a lot of the time I've been offered books for review that have been on my Amazon wish list that I've been going to be buying myself anyway. So of course I'm going to accept, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to favourably review a book because I was sent it. The same as I'm not going to favourably review a makeup product or a scarf or anything else that I get sent. I'm not going to say that it's brilliant when it's not, because for me personally, and I know for a hell of a lot more bloggers because I've spoken to them, that it's just not worth lying to your readers. Because if you lie to your readers, and I have seen bloggers fall foul to this, if you say something is amazing and it's not, your readers are going to learn not to trust you, and then your readers or your subscribers or anything like that on YouTube or your blog or anywhere else that you may be getting products for review, they're not going to come back to you because you become untrustworthy. And I talked about this myself in a recent blog post, because there's a clothing company have emailed me several times, I'm not going to name them, and they want me to review their clothes. Now, when I looked up this clothing company online, their reviews are shockingly bad. Shockingly bad. I'm talking thousands of one-star reviews. And So I turned down that company. So they got back in contact with me and they offered me a bigger budget. Again, I declined that company because I don't want to send my readers of my blog to a company that I know aren't very good. And I would expect that perhaps because they were sending something to me as a blogger, if I'd accepted, that their service would have been pretty good because they know I'm writing a review. But that to me isn't what blogging should be. I have fallen foul before to buying things from that bloggers have recommended before I had my own blog, and the products were terrible, and it kind of put me off returning to those blogs. So my reputation to me means a hell of a lot more than £80 worth of clothing. And the same thing happens with books on YouTube. I had an email from someone, and if you're watching, I'm glad we sorted it out, and that's that your email was actually the last email that spurred me on to do this video, and that was because I received a book to review, and I gave it 5 stars. I gave it 5 stars because I absolutely loved it. She agreed she doesn't mind me saying what was in the email as long as I don't disclose who she is, and that's fair enough. Obviously not going to be putting anyone's name out there if I've had an email from anyone. So basically the girl who'd sent me the email was worried that I had sold out because I had taken on books for review and given them 5 stars. So that's why I'm making this, because any books that I've given 5 stars to, they are books that I have loved. I've had books for review that I haven't given 5 stars to. So far I've been lucky. I haven't had any books that have been sent for review that I absolutely hated, or any books that have been sent for review that I didn't finish. And I've been lucky like that. So for me, I don't think that seeing someone accept products and review them, or seeing someone review books that they have been sent, I don't think that affects my opinion of them as a blogger or as a YouTuber, and it doesn't affect whether the trustworthiness is there, because it's the same book, it's the same product. It doesn't matter whether you paid for it or not. So as long as the blogger's disclosing to you that they were sent this product, or that they were gifted this book, or whatever, I don't see how it could possibly affect the relationship with the readers or the viewers. But as I've already said, that must be taken with a pinch of salt. I have fallen foul to people who don't quite give truthful reviews, but unfortunately people like that will exist, and unfortunately people like that do sometimes go about for a while until they are discovered. But one of the things I will also say is that people that do that generally won't be around for very long. They tend to come and go in waves, I've found. And I did a blog post about this myself, about how I have seen people with that clothing company I've mentioned taking the free clothes and saying how amazing the clothes are. Come on now. How amazing the clothes are, how well the clothes fit, and in the pictures you can see that the clothes are really awful quality. You can actually see it on camera, and they're still standing there saying that because this company will repeatedly work with bloggers. So I'm assuming they're thinking if they keep saying how amazing it is, they'll keep getting more things. And that, like I say, that isn't worth it for me. It isn't. Take it with a pinch of salt. Choose, if you're going to be buying things that bloggers have recommended or that YouTubers have recommended, take someone who you trust their opinion. Someone who has repeatedly said things that you agree with, perhaps, or bloggers or YouTubers who have liked things that you have previously liked yourself. It stands for a good ground to know whether you're going to actually get on with the things that they like. Same goes with books. There are books that I love that I know other people haven't enjoyed so much, and there are books that other people have recommended to me and absolutely loved, and I have read them and I have thought they were atrocious. Reading for me is a very individual thing. What might resonate with you and might connect with you on a level that makes a book a 5-star might not connect so well with someone else, and that is the individuality and the brilliance of books for me. That's one of the things I love. So when it comes to book reviews, I tend to buy books from YouTubers that I have purchased books that they've recommended before and enjoyed. And similarly, if a story sounds like something I'm interested in, I will look it up myself, and then if I like it, I will purchase it. And I don't care whether the YouTuber was sent the book to talk about. I don't care. If I think that book sounds good, I really don't mind. And so this has been a little bit of a rant about gifted products, but that is my opinion. So if you trust a YouTuber, if you trust a blogger, and they've been given something to talk about, if you look back, there's bound to be things that they've received that they didn't quite so much enjoy, and that has happened to me too. But honesty is a huge factor of social media at the minute, especially when there's been such a blow up of social media. There's been such a huge increase of people with YouTube channels, with blog channels, and so I think credibility and honesty can go a long way. And that finally boils down to my last point, which is about affiliate links. As I've said before, I use affiliate links. I use affiliate links with Book Depository, which means that if someone clicks through on my link and buys a book that I've recommended through my links that I leave with, and I've got a disclaimer at the bottom that say I use affiliate links. If you buy a book from Book Depository, then I will receive some pennies. And for example, I think on my Book Depository account, there have been over £400 worth of books bought from my links, and I think I've got about £13 in my Book Depository account. So you literally earn pennies from books sold. But those pennies do not come from you. The same comes from blogs. Blogs should disclaim that they're using affiliate links if they are. And if you click on something and you buy something through a blogger or a YouTuber's affiliate link, they will get literally pennies, but they don't get any of your information. We don't find out, at least on Book Depository, I don't find out the books that you've bought. I don't find out who you are. I don't find out where in the world you are. All that I get is something from Book Depository on my accounts page saying X amount of books was bought, and this is the percentage that you get. And that's all you get. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take any extra money off you, and your details are all perfectly safe. And the reason I use Book Depository over Amazon is because Book Depository deliver worldwide, and Amazon, every single country seems to have a different Amazon, and I'm not quite sure how that one goes about, to be honest. So I tend to use Book Depository because I like it. And on Book Depository as well, you can pick a lot of the different covers. So you can buy, if you're in the UK, you can buy American versions of books and have them sent over if you like the cover better, which is one thing I love about Book Depository. And that is why I use Book Depository for my affiliate links, because I personally use that company myself. When I buy books, I buy them off Book Depository. How many times can I say Book Depository? So that's all that it is. It isn't anything shady or hidden or anything like that. It's basically just, you buy a book, Book Depository will say, right, okay, this link came from here, and so we will then give a couple of pennies to this person, whoever sent the link. And I'm pretty sure most booktubers have a Book Depository affiliate account, and the payout is £25, so you've got to get up to £25 before it'll pay out. And when eventually I reach the £25 mark, then I will be buying more books with that, because I've earned that through my channel, and so I would want to put that money straight back into my channel. It's not going to go to, like, I don't know, pizzas or whatever. I'd love a pizza though. But anyway, that's by the by, that is completely on a tangent. So I hope that has cleared up a little bit what affiliate links are, how it works when you get given free products to review, because by the time you review it and all of the time spent editing, photographing, promoting and things like that, it actually works out. You spend a large amount of your time for that item. So I hope that's sort of went some part to lifting the mystery a little bit, and and making it a little bit clearer, because sometimes I think if you're not a blogger yourself or not a YouTuber, affiliate links can be a little bit confusing. People sometimes haven't heard of them, sometimes people don't understand them, and I'd never heard of them before I took on blogging and YouTubing. So yeah, then after a while of using them, you forget that other people don't know what they are. So I hope that this has cleared it up anyway, and it doesn't put you off buying books from people's links. Far from it. Hopefully it will make you think, if a YouTuber, and I'm not just saying me, but you know, me as well, if you're watching a YouTuber's video and they have affiliate links down below and you want to buy that book and you're going to buy it off that website anyway, then why not click through the links? I do it. 99% of the time I will click through their affiliate links and I will buy their books from their links, and they will get a couple of pennies from my £5.99 book purchase. And if you've got any questions or comments or anything like this, I'd be really interested to know down below. And if you're a blogger or a YouTuber, have you experienced suspicion when it comes to talking about books and things, or when it comes to talking about anything that you've been sent by PR companies or anything like that? I'd be really interested to know other people's experiences, and please do keep those comments coming in, or emails or anything like that. I do love speaking to you, and if there is something that you're not sure about on my channel, you know, I'm human, email me, get me on Twitter. I'm always up for a discussion, and I will put your minds at rest if there's something that you're not very pleased about. So thank you to the girl that actually pushed me to make this video, because I do think it is something that people need to know more about. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.